tangerine.
Welcome everybody that's checking us out right now. This is the Inebriated Podcast. We're just going to start our live episode very, very soon. Yo. Yeah, they've been selling that. They just took out all the fixings. They took out the breadsticks and wings.
Well, it sucks though,
right? Alright, everybody ready? Say something?
Huh? Can you hear me?
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Welcome everybody to this Inebriated Podcast. It's your host Sam C. My co-host today is Miss Jillian Ferrari. Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome everybody. Thank you for checking us out. We're live on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube right now. So thank you for checking in. Anybody that leaves a comment, leave a comment. You know, like, subscribe, share. We always appreciate, the shout out, the love. It really helps the brand move forward as a collective. You know what I mean? You guys are involved. We're involved. Make sure you go to our store right now. Go pick up some merch. And you can download our latest app. The app is available now, ladies and gentlemen, on the Apple Store, on the iOS Store, and Android. So please go check us out at the Inebriated Podcast. You can check us out right now. So we're going to slow drag into this a little bit. J-Dot is not here today with us. He's not lost. He just he's a little absent today. I called him. I checked up on him. He said he's good. He's gonna check with us next episode. So here we go. We're gonna rock and roll. Miss Ferrari, how's everything?
Good. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited. It's been a while.
It's always a pleasure.
Slightly nervous, but every time it's been a while, it's a little nerve-wracking.
Right. No, for anybody, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people don't have the tenacity to be up here on a microphone and live speaking to people that they can't see, can't feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So who knows what reaction is going on right now? You know what I mean?
Good thing for the claws though.
Right. the conversation be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of new things going on. First of all, we got claws in pause right now. There's been a new little thing. You know what I'm saying? Added to the repertoire. I gotta say, it just. My hangovers are non-existent anymore with this shit right here.
Same.
And not even, no sponsorship whatsoever. It just feels better. It feels better for the hangovers.
Yeah.
I swear, if you want a hangover cure,
White Claw for sure.
White Claw for sure.
Or just the seltzers in general. Everybody's making them now.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Bud Light, fucking. Corona. Nope, not the virus. Not the virus.
That's Rona.
Right.
Who else?
Smirnoff.
I haven't tried those. We gotta try those.
Right.
They probably aren't as good as this. But.
I don't know. Well, then that's the difference too. Is like I see for me, claws really aren't my favorite. Like Corona actually makes for myself a better one because it's more flavorful. Or Truly, that's where it is. Truly, we forgot to mention, they have a more, for me, flavorful, beverage. But for you, actually, you've said, it's completely different for you.
I like White Claw and Corona the best.
Really?
Truly has too much flavor, I think.
Okay.
And, I don't know. This is probably stupid question. Was Truly a thing before the seltzers? Was that already a brand, or this is like their debut of?
No, I think they were already a brand. I think they were for sure already a brand.
Oh, I didn't know. What did they sell?
I know the hard seltzers, but are you saying like before
so
everybody else made one?
Oh, so Truly's like the
OG.
Yeah.
I think Truly is the OG.
I gotta respect them a little more.
All right. And then, I mean, we got a little bit of everything and nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? We're still, we're post-corona, post-quarantine down, but like we're still in the ramifications of the shit here in South Florida. Like, we just got over a curfew like last week. You know, everything still shuts down at like 8:10:30. It's kind of like fucking being in a what's that kind of when your city or your county? Oh, it kind of feels like a dry county. It definitely feels like a dry county right now, and it's crazy. Like, you know, restaurants, well, not bars, because if it's a restaurant bar, it's open because all bars are closed. Like strip clubs, everything is closed, and restaurants with that sell alcohol and food, because you gotta sell both to be open right now. They're open, but they all close at 10. So if you're trying to get a dinner, like you gotta be there, you know, 8:30 the latest. Like,
for sure.
Like, how do you feel of that working towards the corona prevention, or you know, anything to that effect?
I mean, it is kind of strange because, like, I understand both sides. It's like, okay, as the night goes on, usually people drink, which brings, like, you know, less giving a fuck about, like, virus prevention at that point, because then you're drunk and you're like, fuck this mask, fuck 6 feet, you know, so I get both sides. But, like, does the coronavirus, like, go to sleep at 10 p.m.? Like,
right.
Or no, I mean, wake up at 10 p.m. where it's like, oh, 10 p.m. now, you can get it.
Right.
So we have to close now, you know?
Right.
I see both sides. But it is weird. I thought I kind of, like, didn't really care about the night stuff anymore, and this is kind of showing me that, like, I still kind of do.
Right.
You know? And also, like, where you choose to go, like, also kind of dictates, like, what kind of restrictions and guidelines they're actually following. You know?
Right,
It's like some places are, like, super strict where it's, like, 6 per table, that's it. Like, I don't care if you live with 10 people, only 6 can come, but, like...
Right. What do you do with the other 4 kids?
Right. And, like, in other places, it's like, oh, it's, like, one big group, but, like, just not on top of each other. It's, like, it seems like there's different things for different places, which I don't know who's following the right thing and who's not, but, like, it seems like the numbers are going down, they're saying.
Right.
So, obviously, you know, it's on its downward slope, hopefully.
Okay.
You know, so I don't think what they're doing is really backfiring anymore, like it might have been, like, at first.
Right.
You know, but
now we might be picking it up.
I don't know.
I mean, we still wear masks publicly, like everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Like, it's become what everybody's calling it, the new normal.
Yeah.
And
I just don't want to be that person that's like, you know, I forgot to wear my mask like a few times already, like walking into places and they're like, oh my god, do you have a mask? And I'm like, holy shit, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not an anti-masker. Like a fucking weirdo.
Right.
You know, like, this is not on purpose. Let me just go back to my car. I forgot it. Like, it's still not normal.
Right.
You know, it's weird.
Like, how about that experience you had at the nail salon? Like when the person tried to walk in and like, oh my god, no mask?
Yeah, I forgot my mask. And she, the nicest woman ever. The most quiet, like, very, like, sweet. Everybody loves her. She was on some shit with the mask thing because they have cameras in there and, like, you know, she's like, if I allow anybody in here without a mask, like, we're gonna be shut down. And, like, we're not trying to do that. Like, she was fierce.
Right.
And I was like, holy shit, I'm so sorry. I didn't come in here intentionally without the mask, you know? So I go get the mask, whatever. So as I'm there getting my nails done, and there was probably like 5 people in there. It was really, you know, not busy.
Oh, okay.
And this guy came in for a manicure. I mean,
this guy?
I think it's a little bit strange, but
okay.
I'm not a judge.
Right.
He was like in his 50s, maybe. Probably.
Oh, okay. Maybe you want to keep up with himself.
Yeah, I don't know.
Little sugar baby invited him. Said, Daddy, I got you. Go get your nails.
Yeah, right. It's possible.
That was hey, Poppy got a play out there.
Yeah, so he sits down in the manicure chair and he had his mask on, but he was like wearing it like below his nose, like almost with like his mouth out.
Right.
And he had coffee. And he was like, oh, at least I can sit here and like drink my coffee. So then he like unloops one of the sides of the mask, so now it's just dangling here. He's not even wearing the shit.
Right.
And so she comes over, the woman at the front who's fierce, and she was like, you have to put your mask on, Richard.
Oh, so she
Richard,
knew
wherever
this
you
bitch.
are, fuck you, you suck. So, yeah, she knew him. I guess he's like a regular customer. But she was like, Richard, you need to put the mask on. He's like, well, how am I supposed to drink my hot coffee? And she's like, I don't know, you wait until you're finished.
Oh,
like, I don't
straight
know
up.
what to tell you, you know? And so, like, he tried to, like, play it off a little bit, but then, like, got annoyed because she wasn't kidding.
Right.
You know, he was, like, waiting for her to be like, that's alright, I'm just fucking with you.
Right.
She was not. And, so then she walks away and she, like, does, like, the eye roll. Because like, how many times you probably have to do this shit every day with people just being annoying?
Right.
And
I mean, because they're already kind of prepped. They already been wearing masks with the fucking smell and all that. So they're prepped, ready to go.
And now there's a plastic clear
shield?
screen in between you and the tech.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So they gotta wear the face mask shield joint.
Well, no. It's an actual, like, clear plastic
boundary
thing that they put on the table.
Oh.
So it's like a folder, but
right.
you know, big and
breakout.
clear. Yeah.
Oh,
plastic,
shit.
Yeah. So they're already wearing the mask. Plus, there's a thing.
So they ain't even playing.
No. Yeah, they're not playing at all.
Holy shit.
So then she walks away, and Richard's like, "Oh well, I guess. Do you guys have a microwave? Because I'll just have to heat this coffee up before I leave." He's like, "Are you fucking serious, like,
Richard?"
You're so extra.
Facts.
It's fucking coffee. What, with $3? Like, get over yourself, Richard.
Right.
You know. But I mean, Richard thinks he's stronger than a deadly disease, which is wild. But okay.
True. I mean, that's really what people. It's like people have already done this and said this. It's like you got to compare coronavirus to an STD. Like you really think you out here gonna not catch the clap fucking around? Like nigga, it's coming for you. It might not be that one time you went to the party, but next time they at your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. And there's so many different I know you guys touched on the virus. I think last episode or a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, a little bit.
So not to make this all about the virus, but it's just interesting how many different viewpoints are out there about the virus and
conspiracy wise or not.
Yeah, and they all seem to have at least a little bit of validity to each of them. As ridiculous as they may be to, whatever view you have,
Right.
There's always something that you're hadn't thought about that, or that's sketchy as fuck, or something.
You might be
that.
right. Literally, you get that feeling it just overwhelms you about it, and because it's all types of information. I mean, you're getting doctors, lawyers, or just professionals that are above your pay grade, Jack. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? It may not even be a fucking lawyer. It may just be a fucking, I don't know, a CNA or whatever the fuck, the bottom CPN nurse, whatever the.
An LPN?
The LPN. That's how forgettable. My bad. You might be getting it from an LPN and be like, all right, well, this motherfucker gotta know something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
And you get different doctors giving different opinions, so it's crazy. It's crazy.
It is crazy. And somebody pointed out to me, well, they were like, oh, you know how you're not supposed to breathe in your exhale, so basically you shouldn't be
right.
Keep breathing in the same air circulation. Yeah. They were like, oh, it's just this whole mask thing is just a thing to make us sick from breathing in our own air over and over again. And I'm like, God, I hadn't considered that. I don't fucking know how our
carbon monoxide
works
production.
Like that.
Right.
And oddly enough, literally the next day I saw an article on Good Morning America about a doctor who ran 3 miles with his doctor mask on, just to show that you're not going to pass out or no crazy physical ailments are going to happen to you because you breathed in your own air.
Right.
And I'm like, that's crazy. They're out here it's got to be hard to keep up to prove people's conspiracies wrong.
Yeah. I've seen Facebook videos of doctors and nurses. I don't know which one because if you don't got the lab, honestly, I think the lab coat makes it. If you don't got the fucking lab coat, I'm sorry. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't. I'm sorry. If you got the lab coat, I'm listening to the nigga with the lab coat or the woman with the lab coat. I'm sorry. So, I seen a dude with the lab coat, and they had the oxygen level readers and all that, and that's how they proved and disproved that as well. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, you're not losing as much oxygen if you have the mask on. Like, you're literally having zero inconveniences with a mask on, other than having it on.
Yeah,
so
right.
There's that, you know what I'm saying? But it's something that we got to get used to. It's something that we got to get used to.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing it in sports, like, you know, the NBA's got the bubble. You know, baseball, you know, has no crowds. Football, I don't even know what they're gonna do with football, but it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
And especially since we're bringing up sports, I want to just give a shout out to our previous guest, Brett Casher, aka Emmanuel Bread, from a different kind of sports show. Man, go check it out if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? Just if you're into sports, if you're not into sports, even if you're into anything that has to do with your favorite player, your favorite team, whatever, go check him out. He's all about sports, everything with sports and without sports, within sports. You feel me? So just go check him out, man. And I mean, let's get into it. Another thing that's going on right now, you know, we got the lockdowns, and we just did a little vacation. So that was another experience with like the coronavirus, where, you know, what do you do when you're on vacation? Do you know, are you more aware? Are you know, less aware? You know, do you walk through the hotel with it on, without it on? Like, all that is important, you know what I'm saying? We were very attentive, like, you know what I'm saying? We looked over the room looked pretty clean, you know what I'm saying? All the services were wiped down, everything was cool. But, you know, and then we were with groups, you know, very large groups, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, you went and got tested, as most people should. You should go get tested, bro. If you have any concern, even if you don't have concern and you just want to be around your loved ones, please go get tested. You know, I can't say that enough. But just go get tested, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's for you and your loved ones, man. If you got elderly people around you, bro, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
And so we went on this vacation, and yeah, we were very attentive, you know, with the hand sanitizing and the mouth guard and all that. Like, it's a serious thing.
Yeah, it is. And it's hard to be attentive in, you know, like, large groups, and, you know, also it's, I don't know, I kind of feel like if you're the only one wearing a mask, but then you're gonna go hang out with people who weren't wearing a mask later when you take your mask off.
Right.
It's like, if they fucking caught it, they're gonna just give it to you, so why'd you even wear the mask that whole time?
Right.
You know, like, I don't know if that's how it exactly works, but that's how it worked in my brain.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but actually, a celebrity, not to debunk what you're saying, but it's actually relative.
yeah, no, it might be bullshit, tell me.
No, it actually goes with what you're saying. Like, a comedian had fell out on stage, and he technically infected everyone in his family, but his little daughter that had her mask on the whole time. And so it's actually, you know, that's one evident situation that shows and goes to show that even if everybody else is infected around you, you can still prevent from getting infected. Yeah,
but like, okay, so his daughter was never around him without her mask on?
Right.
Okay, but that's not what I'm saying though. I'm saying more like
even in the group settings that they would be in.
Yeah, like, but like, for example, like, we're all at a party. Like,
right.
Well, me, you, and 15 other people, whatever. And no one's wearing a mask except
James.
Well,
Jimmy.
No.
Kevin.
You. No one's wearing a mask except you. Like, I'm not even wearing a mask.
Right.
So we're at the party. Whatever, you have your mask on, so you're protecting yourself from everybody who's not wearing a mask.
Right.
I'm not wearing a mask though either. So then when we leave together and you take your mask off,
and you just got it,
then what the fuck was the purpose of you wearing the mask if I was infected because I didn't wear a mask. Now you took your mask off and then I give it to you.
Right.
Like,
that would be the fuck shit. That would be the fuck shit.
Although I don't know if it's like that easily
transmittable.
Yeah.
Right,
you know,
there's that too.
Like,
right.
Like if I have the virus and I sneeze on you, are you for sure getting it?
Right.
Or like it depends if you have like a really great immune system or
that too.
Like, you know, whatever. So
I mean, don't test the shit, but I mean that
kids are though.
Right.
The kid died.
What? I didn't even hear this.
Well, the one, you know, they're having like coronavirus parties to see who gets the virus.
Oh yeah, that's stupid shit.
And
just like STD parties. It's fucking idiots.
And the fucking guy, this kid died. Because he got the virus and he fucking died from it. Just because he went to this coronavirus party.
fucking
And they all try to
idiot.
fucking affect each other.
Oh, that's the kid that wrote like previously before that. Oh, it's fake. I'm not gonna get it. And then turn around and die.
Oh, it might have been.
Probably.
I'm honestly not sure if it's the same person.
Might be,
like,
might
maybe.
not.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I don't know.
I mean, fuck it. But you know, yeah, just just be aware, be protected. You know what I'm saying? Protect those around you. Protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you don't harm those that you love. And yeah, there's that. Anything else on the plate? Oh, we got elections coming up. Dun dun dun. We got elections coming up. Joe Biden has picked Miss Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Kamala.
I don't know which one. I don't know.
Kamala. I don't know.
I don't know.
Kamala Harris, and there's gonna be an interesting election, bro. I don't know. There's too many. There's too many things going on with these two, And, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of backlash. I can imagine Kamala Harris is getting for her background history in politics and the legal system, and then Joe Biden's getting a lot of flack for being senile and having dementia. Like what are you fucking gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is the Democrats gonna do? I don't even know if they're putting up a fair fight at this point.
I don't know. Well, I think the Democratic National Convention was
yesterday, last week, this weekend.
It happened.
Oh, it happened already?
But yeah, I haven't really heard much about like the results from it. Like, the news always points out the highlights of it, or who said the most wild shit, or who talked shit the best.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. I'm surprised you didn't green screen that shit.
Yeah, right.
Because everybody got to be 6 feet. Kamala and Joe can't even be in the same fucking room these days.
I don't know how it was done. That's why I kind of kicked myself for not at least putting it on to like see, how it was going. But yeah, it's fucking weird. It's weird. And like the whole debate with the mail-in ballots versus actually going to the polls, like the
And I see these mailboxes. I mean, obviously I haven't seen one in person, but I see these mailboxes either getting removed or locked up. Like that's pretty crazy.
It is crazy.
And I have a relative that works for the post office, so I'm even more concerned. I haven't asked them their opinion yet, but soon to do that.
That'd be interesting to find out.
You know what I'm saying? Like they work directly for the post office. Like not no subcontractor, no nothing. Like they work for the post office. So I mean, I'm concerned as a relative, and I'm worried, but also like this whole mail-in ballot thing. That is the most preventative way for people to not catch the virus, but also, we might have some slicky shit going on. Like we did with Bush, where Ted Bush fucked up the whole Florida side, and his missing ballots came up missing. So I don't know. They say it's a 0.001% chance of a ballot coming up missing through the mail, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, still for sure. I don't know. It's weird because I keep reading different things about it, and like I mean the mail-in ballots, I don't particularly care for the idea, but. There's so many. It's ridiculous. It honestly seems like they're trying to pull a fucking fast one.
Right.
In my opinion, regardless of which side, because there could be fraud on either side.
Yeah. One way or another, yeah.
But we can stand at grocery stores and at restaurants and whatever, and wait in line to get in, or wait in line to check out, or whatever. You can stand the same way in line at the fucking polls.
Right.
Do it. Make it too. I don't know what the exact solution is, but there could be a fucking way for sure.
Oh yeah.
And we can use like the stimulus checks and different things that have happened throughout the coronavirus to show that like they're not competent enough to send these mail-in ballots to people who are eligible to vote or are even alive still. We saw how many checks and shit went out to dead people, to whoever.
Right.
The same shit's gonna happen with the mail-in ballots, and they were not competent enough to filter those out. You think they're not gonna count them when they get sent back? No, they're gonna be like through a machine or whatever they're
pushing that bitch through. Right.
They're not gonna give a fuck who fills it out.
Right, they're gonna be Millie rocking the fucking ballots all the way to the bank.
Oh, the 3 dead relatives.
Boom.
Biden, whichever.
Right.
You know, and then it's like now 3 dead people just voted.
And the votes count, and that's the fucked up part.
And I feel like that shows the whole thing with the stimulus and everything, that they are really fucking incompetent.
Yeah.
And that's how we should not be voting for president in a way that's that fucked up.
Right, that frail,
Yeah, it's too easily manipulated.
Easily.
Like, there's no. I mean, just be at the fucking polls and wear your goddamn mask and don't be up someone else's asshole and just call it a day.
If you can and if you want it that bad. Now, I forgot completely how absentee ballots work. Is that like kind of like how the mail-in ballots work?
Yeah, you send it in.
Oh, okay. So if we've been sending in absentee ballots all this fucking time.
I would like to know the percentage of people who do absentee ballots, though. Like, out of the whole population of Americans who vote, what percentage are doing the fucking absentee ballots?
Right.
You know? I don't know. Either way, I really feel like with whoever wins this election, it's not going to be fucking true. Like, I just don't. It's not going to be a real
election.
Win.
Right.
Right.
But has it really ever been a real win?
I don't know, but this one smells like shit more than any other.
Right. I can hear you on that. I can hear you on that.
You know, but I will be at the fucking polls.
That's what's up.
As long as they're open, I will be there. I'm not doing no mail-in shit.
Okay, that's what's up.
I would feel like it's kind of a waste of time. Right. I'm not gonna fucking mail it in and just hope it gets to a destination and hope it's being counted right. No.
Right.
I'd rather go to the polls and watch them, put it in the machine, and walk out knowing, okay, it's reached its destination.
Right.
You know?
Now, I've shared with you, I haven't shared with the people. I personally am not going to vote this year. I wanted my candidate to be Bernie Sanders, and I know, if you don't vote, then that's just a vote for Trump. Fuck all that. I'm just not going to I want to vote my way, and since I'm not going to get my way, I'm just not going to vote. You can feel how you want about it. If you feel some type of way, leave it in the comments so I can roast your ass about how stupid you are. About either voting both ways. If you vote for Trump or Biden, I'm going to roast the shit out of you. Or even this Joe Jorgensen bitch, which I'm sorry, Miss Lady, I cannot pronounce her name right. She's some liberalist out of, I don't know who, where, when.
Probably fucking BFE somewhere, that don't even matter.
Right. No, but, I mean, she's getting some steam. She's definitely catching some steam, and I wish you the best. I mean, I don't know how far you're going to make it, love. If you really had something else to stand on, I would fuck with you, but, I mean, I don't know if you're going to do something for me. I haven't heard that part yet. So, I mean, I believe in voting for your interest, and so since there is no interest of mine in this fight, I'm just going to stay out of it.
I think a lot of people probably feel that way about Bernie, too. Like, a lot of people were let down when he dropped out.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Bernie, bro, I felt the burn. No homo, no fucking STDs, bro. I felt the burn, my nigga. Like, I really was gonna vote for you, bro. I was gonna vote for you twice, maybe even thrice. I don't know how that third one would have worked out, but I would have voted for you, bro. And since that didn't work out, nothing else really goes in my favor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm gonna just bow out the fight. And like I said, your fucking vote counts still. Like, shut up. The electoral college vote counts. Like, our shit is the popular vote, and that shit doesn't really make much. But whatever makes y'all sleep at night. I'm still gonna roast y'all in the comments. Make sure you comment below. But there's that. And I mean, how do you feel? How do you feel about the candidates right now, or anything just in the political standings right now?
I think it's weird, and I think after this, like, everybody's just gonna think that they are eligible to run for president.
Right.
Like, this should open the gates for all kinds of fuckery to just be like, yeah, why not? I'm here. I might as well run. I'm already famous.
I'm here.
I got $1 million. Fuck it,
Right.
Kanye, God.
They're even saying that Kanye, fucking Kanye, and then they still want The Rock to run, and then I heard AOC 2024.
Oh God.
Hey, listen, man. if there's any time to do it, now is the chance.
Honestly, bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Before things lose steam or go back to normal, whatever normal is.
Right.
Yeah, no, for real. I agree, but I don't know. We thought 2016 was going to be interesting. Shit, that's nothing compared to this year.
Right.
Things got real as fuck this year,
No, facts.
But I don't know. It definitely should be interesting to see what happens. But I'll be voting. Get out there and vote.
Get out there and vote,
everybody.
Man.
Even if you think it's not worth it.
That's the least.
And if you're not going to vote, do all of us voters a favor. Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
About your opinion.
Yes.
You didn't even go to vote, so you shouldn't even have an opinion.
Right.
So,
well, when it
that's my opinion.
only when it goes towards voting. Now, you want to just talk shit politically, bro?
Right.
You got every freedom to do that.
But then don't be mad about who gets in if you didn't even bother to go to the fucking.
Right. Definitely. I would agree with that. If you don't. If you don't at least have an opinion on that, like, then just stay out the fight, bro. It's not for you. Not everything is for everybody. Just you know what I'm saying? Fall back for a little bit. Go, you know what I'm saying, with whoever your fellow voter is, and just be like, all right, man, why you do it? I just want to know and be a little bit more informed, because that sometimes it's just our ignorance that gets the best of us, that don't let us make the proper decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even if you don't vote, like, you could just be aware and informed, like, hey, why did you pick your candidate, and why do you feel he's the best guy for the job, or the best woman for the job? I don't know how to person for the job. Boom. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he's the best person, if they're the best person for the job. So you know, maybe just be informed. Just inform yourself. Be like, hey, man, he's gonna not raise taxes, and he's gonna, you know, support our military, or whatever the case may be, or you know, or give us free money. Whoever the fuck. However the fuck they gonna do it, just be informed, man. Just go ahead and inform yourself. Don't feel ashamed just because you ain't vote. Don't feel, you know, ashamed if you voted for the other side and the other motherfucker wins. Like, just go inform yourself. Be like, all right, man, maybe my side didn't win, but at least, you know, now I'm informed of what's gonna happen, what my next 4 years are gonna look like.
Yeah, and also if you are gonna vote, don't vote just because it's your preferred party, or don't vote just because you hate Trump and you need him out, and anybody else is going to be better. That's not true. Just because it's somebody else, it doesn't mean they're going to be better. And there's no shade to Joe Biden. It could be fucking anybody against Trump. There are people who hate Trump so much that they'll just vote for the other side without knowing a single thing that they stand for.
Right.
That's ignorance in voting.
And that's
Please don't be that fucking person.
That's what I mean. You got to be informed. You got to be informed.
Informed. That is the biggest thing.
Saying?
Know who you're voting for and why.
And why, right?
You know?
Because voting for Biden, hey, look. Just because we get another Democrat in, you know, we remember our last Democrat. For some people, you know, specifically if you felt some type of way about it, like, you know, it might not still go through for you, bro. Like, I mean, listen, don't forget 2020 when them stimulus checks came through, and, you know, don't forget who really did that. And I'm not a Trump supporter by far, but I gotta say, when that stimulus come through, I wasn't fucking complaining. You know what I'm saying? When unemployment hit, I wasn't complaining for some people. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that when election time come around. But maybe that's the cash grab. You know, who fuck knows? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? A little 1,200, a little 700 right here and there might be the payoff for our vote.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think they're gonna pull that card at the last minute. Be like, hey, remember them stimuluses, bro? Well, guess what? We got stimulus part 2. The remix. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know.
But do you think that would be enough for people to vote for it?
Hell yeah.
Do you think so?
Hell yeah. Like, my personal opinion is, I think they used this stimulus check to try out universal income or universal welfare or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And that's in my opinion. Not saying there's any factual anecdotes behind this shit. This is my opinion. That they just used it to try out if universal income could work out and pay off. Why? Because in my opinion, I think this is their way of closing the argument for reparations. Because, you know, well, it's specifically for Black African Americans. I believe that this is that reparations payout, and that they're going to specifically do this to make a universal income to where it's like, oh yeah, we're not going to pay reparations, but we're going to pay everybody because all lives matter. And it's not even a shade to all lives matter, but I'm just using it as an example for this argument. Like, they're going to try out universal income this way and then see what the fallout is, see what the criticisms are going to be.
I don't know. It could be, but then again, like,
this is
I don't know how Black people are going to really feel about that. Because it's not for them.
Right.
Like,
Which
if
is
this
true.
was a package that was, I mean, but you can't do that in the middle of a crisis.
Right.
Like, you know, we have a whole fucking full-blown thing out here, crisis for everybody that, like, I get what you're saying, and it totally fucking might be. Like, we can't put anything past anybody
any of these
anymore.
motherfuckers, right?
It's true. But I don't know. I don't know how they feel about that, because it's like it's not exclusive to them, which seems to be kind of the issue when it comes to reparations. Like reparations shouldn't be given to everybody if it's meant to be for black people.
For sure, I agree.
You know,
I agree.
So I mean, if it works, all right. Well, then if that was the whole point the whole time, then it worked, I guess. But I don't know. I don't think that one's gonna go over too well.
I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know.
It wouldn't for me.
Right.
You know, I'd be like, okay, well, why did this motherfucker get it?
Right,
you know?
right.
Like, that's how I feel personally, but I don't know.
No. And you're completely right about that. But I think it'll just close that argument.
Yeah.
I think it'll just close the argument, and I'm not saying the argument should be closed. The argument should stay open until it's fulfilled, not just because we want to close it with another solution.
Or it'll quiet it for a while, if anything.
Right. But I think that's what what they did with the stimulus and with unemployment. I think that's what they kind of did. It's like it's hush money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shut up. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a little chick change. You know what I'm saying? For a couple months, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And you'll shut the fuck up. And it's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even getting throwing any shade to any organization or any group that falls off. But with time, things are gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? Just like with time, wounds will heal. Just like the same thing with anything else. Like we're gonna forget about it, and we shouldn't forget about it, but we are. Like shit happens. Life goes on.
Yeah.
And it's a sad truth, but it is the truth nonetheless. Like it's crazy how, you know what I'm saying, we try to hold things together so long and with such strength that we blame ourselves for moving forward. And it's like, yeah, we can move forward, but with a positive mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no forgetting George Floyd for me. There's no forgetting Trayvon Martin for me. There's no forgetting Mike Brown for me. But I gotta move on with my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense to them, those brothers that lost their lives and others that have lost their lives in the fight as well, but that's not gonna pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? Maybe their change will reverberate until changes in my life, but they're not gonna take care of me personally. Like, it's not gonna be taking care of me personally.
Yeah.
It will help me probably later on in life in other endeavors and my children's endeavors, but it's not affecting me right now because the change hasn't happened yet. So it's a hard pill to swallow for me. You know what I'm saying? Because especially I want to remember those brothers and the plight and the fight that we make for these people. But I had to step back and be like, man, rent's due in the next, 10 days, 12 days, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever date today is, it's going to come every month, just like clockwork. And, it does push it back in the minds of people and just what priorities are, because you got to take care of your priorities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think a homeless man can worry about the plight of somebody, dying? Like, he's fucking homeless. Like, he can't worry about something that's, that somebody else can hold on to and grasp and, you know what I'm saying, take personally, because he's got his own shit to worry about. And I'm not using this as an excuse. I'm literally just putting it in perspective.
Though. Right. It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not even letting the millionaires get an excuse either. Like, y'all fuck niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be one of them fuck niggas. I'm trying to be a millionaire too, bro. But still, as much as they're allowed to forget or seem to forget sometimes about plights of the impoverished, like, we should understand that everybody, sometimes gotta move along and gotta move forward. Or, not move past things, because we can't forget, but move along and move forward, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sadly, that's the truth, and, it's misunderstood, it's taken the wrong way. It makes it seem like, oh, you don't care.
Right. It's like, no.
I know, I got my fucking family, my house, my this, my that to take care of. I apologize I can't be up your ass fighting for what you're fighting for.
Right.
I'm fighting for myself.
Right, you know what I'm saying? I might miss a protest and, fuck.
I completely agree with you, though. And everybody is just so sensitive with everything. And this isn't meant to be one-sided at all. It's just in general.
Both sides,
so
right.
Fucking sensitive about everything that it's like, oh, well, you don't feel the way I do, so fuck you. You're a piece of shit. You're this, you're that. Fill in, any derogatory word of your choosing.
Right.
It's like, just shut up. Worry about yourself. Stop trying to convert everybody to what you believe in.
True.
Maybe they don't fucking feel like that, but they shouldn't be crucified for it.
At all.
At all. So fight for what you want to fight for and shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
And that's for everybody. That is a public service announcement. Shut up.
for both sides.
Shut
yeah,
up.
no.
Everybody
for,
shut up.
For both sides. No, I completely agree because, you know what I'm saying? Anybody on any side, you know, from the Karens to the Andres, like, hey, bro. Everybody got to get it.
You know
what I'm saying?
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, their own, you know, way of expressing it or whatever. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Say whatever you want. Just don't expect everybody else to feel the same way as you. That's where things get fucked up. Nobody's telling you to not feel how you want to feel. Just don't try to convince me to feel that way when I don't.
Right.
Because now we're going to hate each other over some shit that doesn't even matter.
Right. Because you're going to go back to your own little hut, or your own little crib, or your own little fucking palace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on where the fuck you are on the, you know, economical pole. But you're going to go back home and tell those motherfuckers. Go tell them. Go tell somebody who cares.
Yeah.
Literally. You know what I'm saying? Do you really think your family members care about you and your loved ones? Go fucking tell them. Don't fucking bug me with the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trump supporters can be friends with people who hate Trump.
Facts.
It's possible.
Facts.
Just don't discuss politics with them. That's all you have to do.
Right.
Again, shut up.
Right.
Talk about anything else. Any other topic is free game. Just don't bring up politics and you won't hate them.
Key word for this episode is shut up. Yeah.
Sponsored by me.
Sponsored by
I like to internally tell everyone to shut up always.
Right.
But
and that's just the truth, ladies and gentlemen. That is the truth.
And that's the tea.
And that's the tea for you know, no, because you know it really, I could imagine it just grinds some people's gears. You know, thank God we got face mask right now because that is telling everybody halfway to shut the fuck up.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say. Thank God we have Facebook right now. I'm like, why? No one talks to me.
That's the only time they won't shut the fuck up. You're gonna shut up in public now because your breath could literally kill somebody.
Oh, right? But it's true, the face mask thing.
Thank God. I've never been in a Trader Joe's so quiet.
That was amazing.
We visited Trader Joe's today, and you know what I'm saying. She had to get what was it?
I had to pick up some expensive shrimp burgers.
But they were
turned
fire
out to be
supposedly.
fire.
They were some fire, you know.
They were fire.
Listen, sometimes you gotta go, you know, where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. Cause I gotta give it to the cashier. He was a dude, and bruh, he was mad uplifting, bro. Like I understand why people go to these Trader Joe's and Chick-fil-A's now, cause that shit make you want to cry. Like
for real.
He literally told me, like I can't verbatim it, but he was just like, "Hey man, today's a good day. Don't forget that it was a good day today, man. Like make sure you stay uplifting in your heart, stay wholesome." I was like, damn, nigga, I just wanted some shrimp burgers, nigga.
Right. And you know he talked a few people off the ledge, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was like, nigga, you murdered me on my fifth cousin, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Holy shit, I ain't come for this today, man.
He was super extra, but super nice.
But super nice, man. I was unprepared for that level of niceness in Miami because we get a lot of bullshit sometimes. You get like the lip smacking
like
Tatiana.
Who even exists?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like Sebastian Maniscalco said, you know, like the airport people, they're mad that you came to their point of business. It's like they got bags, why the fuck are they here? It's kinda like that, like but in reverse. So I wasn't ready for that. I was ready for the bullshit. I was ready for the cash or card, ma'am. Like I was ready for that bullshit.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for, you know, hey man, you just have a beautiful day out there, man. The sun's shining, it's beautiful. You guys are a beautiful couple. Make the world a better place with yourself in it. I was like, God damn, nigga. I was like, thank you, bro. And literally,
now I'm in my feelings.
Yeah. I didn't even think about these feelings today, but because of you, I thought about it, man. So if you know you that dude at Trader Joe's, man, hey, or you're that person, period. Just you know, you touched somebody. When I walked out, I complimented about you, bro. So you know you're doing the right thing, man.
Yeah.
And that's and you know that's the kind of positivity that we should be having more often, especially in times like this.
Oh,
when motherfuckers is dying from, you know, COVID, non-COVID related illnesses.
Yeah,
you know.
right.
I don't know how to put it. It's not funny, but you know, fuck.
Yeah.
If I die in a car accident and I had COVID, you know, we gotta chalk it up to COVID, I guess.
So crazy.
It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Y'all know it's out there like that. But no, yeah, it was majorly uplifting.
Yeah.
To hear that today. And I mean, what you think? What like, cause you heard it too. It wasn't like I heard it and like, hey, did you hear the word?
Well, he just like.
It was like almost scripted. Yeah, this nigga had it.
Oh, thanks.
Like he had a role play to go to after that.
Yeah, like I don't know. we just live in, I think, like a fucked up society that it's like when someone's that nice, you're like, like, oh. It's almost like, it's almost weird. You don't know how to react to people being nice like that because you're just used to everyone being fucking such a douche all the time. You know?
Yeah.
But no, I thought it was really nice, and you know, if you need some uplifting, go to fucking Trader Joe's.
Facts.
In Pembroke Pines. That's
Facts.
the place to
That's
be.
literally how I felt. It was so uplifting. Like, I didn't know what to do with myself for a second there.
I know, I felt a little uncomfortable at first.
Yeah.
I was like, no, this is like how human interaction should be.
Right. You know, because it was based on approach. Like, we just walked up, and he just gave me the business. Like, literally.
Yeah, he was the shit.
He literally gave me the business, and I'm grateful for the word, man. I got the word today, and
Yeah, he was the shit.
it was beautiful. You know, and it wasn't even a gospel word. Like, he just gave me good sense of feeling, and I was shocked.
Mm-hmm.
But I hear like Chick-fil-A gives you that feeling too. Like, I'm shocked. Like, man, maybe a Trader Joe's in the hood ain't too bad of an idea, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just saying, Trader Joe's, you might want to invest, bro. Motherfuckers got money. You know, it might not be their money, but they got money. You know, that's how I be sometimes.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A supposedly too. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in like probably over 10 years.
Easily.
But
why am I denying myself the joys I hear?
They're waffle fries and this shit. I still remember those.
For,
But yeah, them too, and there's this place I think it's in Hollywood. It's called Cali Coffee, I think. And they like write uplifting messages on your coffee cup. And, are
shit!
Nice as fuck. Yeah. So I want to check them out too.
Okay.
I see it on Facebook.
Yeah, I never heard of them.
Yeah, and they just write like I don't know, just like really nice things, like I hope your day is beautiful or whatever the fuck. Like it's not like a whole novel, but they'll write like a nice sentence that's cute.
Right, some little Hallmark shit.
Yeah. But yeah, so.
I mean, these are just the experiences we had today. You know what I'm saying? Quarantine. We've been quarantined down for what's going on, feeling like forever. And
yeah, it's been since like a couple days after St. Patrick's Day, which was like March the middle.
Right. So we're just trying to make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Love your loved ones, and you know what I'm saying. Don't have any domestic violence, man, because I hear domestic violence is at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying?
So are gun sales. Coincidence?
Right.
Nope.
Facts. No, this is all true. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, what's something else that been rustling through your mind?
WAP.
WAP?
Oh! Singing that song in my head. I can't stop.
Can't stop the WAP?
Can't stop the WAP. Fucking stop. It's ridiculous.
Shout out to Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, man. They are killing the game right now. There's, and I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan, and they just killing everybody right now. Just don't even make an album this year, bro. Don't even make an album this year.
Aw, don't bother.
Don't even bother, bro. Put out a single and just hope it rocks, bro. Because you is not gonna kill the WAP this summer.
Yeah, that song. Yeah. I thought I was gonna hate it, but nope.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I don't like super explicit shit.
Right, super raunchy.
Yeah, but the beat got me. Like, even when I'm not, I don't even fucking know all the lyrics like that. I just hear the beat in my head and, some of the lines that I know.
Right.
But it's addicting. I can't imagine if I knew the whole song. I'd be start to finish 100 times a day.
Right.
But.
And now, this is the interesting thing, because obviously, we've heard it on the radio now. We've watched the video. We've heard the explicit version. Do you like the explicit or the unexplicit version? Do you like the wet and gushy?
If it's gonna be explicit, just do it.
Right.
Make it happen. This isn't fucking Kids Bop,
Right. No, but you know what? Ironically, I think in history, I liked one song. I think it was Country Grammar from Nelly. And I personally liked the edited version over the explicit version.
Why?
Just how it flowed. I don't know. It
sounded better, you think?
It sounded better. Some of the things just
and you were like, damn, that should have been the real lyrics?
Right. I know down, baby, low street and a Range Rover. It's supposed to say street sweeper, but it says vroom, vroom, baby, cop ready to let it go. Or sweet, sweet baby. I get what Street Sweeper is, but I think the Sweep just went something else. And I was just at that age where I could sing along and shit.
Yeah.
Where to me it just made more sense. So I'm not taking away that obviously the cuss words do sometimes make the song for sure. Because fucking, I forgot that Trina song. It's something about head. Fuck, I can't remember it right now. But some lyrics just gotta be explicit.
Yeah.
They gotta be raunchy. But with WAP, I could definitely take it both ways. Now, obviously, when they cut out that swinging that dangly thing, that like you didn't even have to cut that out. That's not a fucking cuss word.
I know. It's just the nature of the line, I guess. But that's bullshit.
Right.
Because you can say, I've heard ass and bitch on the radio. It's like, okay, that's okay?
Right, but you're going to cut out that little dangly thing?
Right. You refer to a bodily organ and that gets cut out?
Right.
Why?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And
that's what I wanted to know. Like, that's actually an interesting point that you bring up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I honestly, like, I like the song too. Like, I'm telling you, y'all male rappers, just take a step back. If you're not one of the greats of even today, like the J. Cole's or the Kendrick Lamar's, just step the fuck back, or you better go get a Cardi feature, bro. Go get a Cardi or a Meg feature, or any of these young girls, man. I just, you know what I'm saying? I've been, trying to pick up on my music shit, and all I hear these ladies ripping it, and ripping it hard, like Miss Mulatto, Saweetie, and bro, these girls are giving it. Like, I don't know, this might be the woman's era of rap, and I might have to go on record and say that this might be the women's era of rap. No shade to the Missies and the MC Lights and the Queens of the world and Queen Latifah of the world. Look, y'all had a moment, but y'all really dolo in the game. There's like 100 of these bitches in the game right now, so it's different. When there's only one Missy Elliott, there's only one. Now we got 20 bitches that sound like the Migos. It's a different game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm not throwing shade at any woman out there or on the previous, generations of rap, but these young ladies is giving it they all, and they really ain't throwing no shade. I mean, I really ain't heard, and obviously mainstream media, I haven't really heard no diss tracks yet. So I'm cool with that.
That's true.
I'm cool with that. There might be little jabs here and there, but that shit ain't no back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake did it. So I kind of like this, and I like it when rappers work together. So you know what I'm saying? With Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion really taking to it with their form and their rap ability and putting it together, I think it made for a beautiful song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Song wise, I think that's gonna be a hit for a long time, man. I mean, Cardi's just pumping out hits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
whether she writes them or not, she is pumping them out.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Go check it out. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. You're gonna probably hear it on the radio for the next 30 weeks, and it is what it is. Ain't no stopping it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So, you know what I'm saying? Just rock. Rock. And, I mean, anything else? I mean, how do you feel? I mean, I know you give a little bit, but it's like, what is your Cardi B verse better? Is your Meg Thee Stallion verse better?
No, Rona, I promise. I don't know. I honestly feel like both of them were really, like, neither one was better than the other.
Right, nobody outshined each other.
I don't think so. In this song, we don't know what they're going to do in the future that maybe we could say, oh, one was clearly
better than the other.
Yeah, but this one, yeah. And I liked the video.
Right.
It was just, I'm just always, like, reluctant to listen to, like, mainstream shit now, only because, like, I don't know, it's, I don't really have a reason for it, maybe, or maybe it's a reason, I don't know, but, like, when something is just, like, over the top popular, it's like, ugh, and everything is shoved down our throats, like, as far as, if the song is popular.
Right.
Every other, there'll be 3 radio stations playing the same song
at the same fucking time. Holy fuck.
So what you would have, or first loved, now you're so sick of. But, and that's what I hope doesn't happen with, this song or, whatever she has coming out in the future that's going to be just as popular. Right. That we don't get sick of it, Because
I feel like that's how she was with, like, I mean, obviously Bodak Yellow was from the first album, but then she had Money, and then she had the other hit with Offset. Like she was
Clout.
like, Clout, boom, and she was just knocking out hits, and it was like a nice even, year for Cardi, and that's why I feel that she won every award that she deserved.
Yeah, she's really killing it. You definitely have to give her credit, whether you like her or not.
Right.
I think,
or
whether you think she's trashy or the fucking greatest thing to ever happen. You have to give her credit, for sure. For sure.
Especially for a woman doing it, man, in a male-dominated sport.
Right.
This is like if Lisa Leslie would have balled on Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Or Kobe or whatever the fuck. Like, would have just balled on his ass. And what are you going to say? You going to say he can't do it? You know what I'm saying?
No,
she can do it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true. But I'm looking forward to more...
Hot summers, some hot girl summers.
It's weird as fuck to even say. I'm like totally not really even like into that shit like that. But yeah, I really am.
Okay. That's what's up.
There's some good things about 2020.
Right.
Not everything.
Corona wasn't one of them shit. But yeah, that's cool. Well, we'll wrap it up here, man.
Alright.
Thank y'all for checking us out, man. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. We really appreciate it, man. The show is still moving along. We'll have J-Dot back soon enough. Go check us out. And I want to give a shout out right now to my brother. He just hit me on the line, man. He told me, hey, man, we got to do it. We got to do our feature, man. And it's been postponed because, there's the distance. And we're still trying to figure out the logistics of how to do it. We're probably going to have to Zoom in or something because it got to get done. It got to get done. Just shout out to Mogul Minds Podcast, man. Go check them out. They just hit 4,000 downloads. I repeat, they just hit 4,000 downloads, man. So just go check them out, man. They're on all social media platforms. Facebook, they go live. Instagram, they go live. Go check them out, man. If you want to just open your mind and have some knowledge about what's going on around you, they're a good podcast to check out. Go check out a different kind of sports show. Go check out, all of our other platforms. I mean, we're still going to have the Miami Bites coming out. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting for quarantine to settle out so we can start visiting some locations. We got the Inebriated Stocks page. Go check that out. We're gonna bring you guys some more content. Just wait. Coronavirus has really set us back. We're only able to do so much, but just stay tuned, listen in for us. We're on all social media platforms, and you can go download our app right now. Our app is now available on the Apple Store and Android. Go check us out. This has been another episode of the Inebriated Podcast. Thank you for listening.